Hello, welcome to my channel. In the last lecture I told you how to solve the quadratics using factorization method, and if you haven't seen, I have attached the link so you can go through that. Let me solve these two questions. What we have to do is, the very first thing is, as I told you, you need to compare this with the standard equation. So standard equations are ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. On comparing it, we'll get a equals 1, b equals 3 and c equals minus 18 in this equation. Now we want the product of two numbers to be the multiplication of a and c, that is minus 18. So we have to find two numbers and their sum should be equals to b, which is 3. So you need to find the product of two numbers, so that if we multiply we'll get minus 18 and if we add them we'll get 3. So we always have to start with the product one. We have to find the factors. So the factors of 18 are 18, 1, 9, 2, 6, 3. Sum is, but the thing is, the product is minus 18. It's not plus 18, it's negative 18. Which means if we are multiplying two numbers and the answer is negative, it implies that one of the number is negative. It's an obvious thing. That means if I multiply minus 1 times minus 1, it gives me plus 1. Minus 2 times minus 3 gives me plus 6. Product of two negative numbers are always positive. Product of two positive numbers are always positive. But the product of one positive and one negative is always negative. So if my product is minus 18, it means one of the numbers should be negative. Now we have to decide which number should be negative. This will be decided by the sum. Sum is 3, positive 3. If it's positive 3, which means your larger number is positive. Why? Because 18 minus 4 will give me 14, positive. Why? Because larger number is positive in this case. Whereas if I do 4 minus 18, my answer will be negative 14. Why? Because larger number has negative value. It's minus 18. It's negative sign. So if my sum is 3, it means the larger number is positive and smaller number is negative. So larger number is positive, smaller number is negative. So it's 18 minus 1, 9 minus 2, 6 minus 3. So our factors are 18 and minus 1, 9 and minus 2, 6 and minus 3. If I multiply them together, I'll get minus 18 in all the three cases, but the sum should be equals to positive 3. 18 minus 1, 17. 9 minus 2, 7. 6 minus 3, 3. 3 we want sum 3. That means our numbers are 6, minus 3. As I told you, if the coefficient of x squared is 1, you can directly write x plus 6 times x minus 3 equals 0. Or you can go for splitting the middle term, and that I have explained you in the earlier one. Now since the product of two factors are 0, it means both can be 0, either can be 0. So I am equating factors to 0. From here I'll get x equals minus 6, and from here I'll get x equals 3. So minus 6 and plus 3 are my answer. Let me move on to the next one. It's x squared minus 2x minus 15. Again I'll compare them with the standard equation. I'll get a equals 1, b equals minus 2 and c equals minus 15. Product should be equals to a multiplied by c. So I need to find two numbers. Their product should be equals to minus 15. Sum should be equals to b, that means minus 2. So product of two numbers should be minus 15. Sum should be minus 2. We have to start with the factors of our product, that is minus 15. So it's 15, 1, 5, 3. These are my two factors. But our product is negative 15, which means one number should be negative. And which number will be negative decided by the sum. Sum is minus 2. The sum is negative, which means larger number is negative. So minus 15, minus 3. These are our two numbers, minus 15 and 1, minus 5 and 3. Product of both are minus 15, but their sum should be equals to minus 2. So minus 15 plus 1, minus 14, and minus 5 plus 3, minus 2. So this matches perfectly. That means our two numbers are minus 5 and 3. So our factors are x minus 5, x plus 3. Now equate them to 0. So x plus 3 equals 0. I'll get from here x equals 5 and x equals minus 3. So my answer is 5 comma minus 3. So this is how we can solve quadratics. In the next class, I'll tell you how to solve those quadratics when the coefficient is not 1. It will be definitely like the previous one, like splitting the middle term, but even though we'll do such questions in the next class. If you want one-to-one tutoring, I have attached the website address in my description box. Or if you want to know how to solve factorization method, I have attached the link as well of my previous video. So like that's it for today. Thank you. Stay tuned.